Hello everybody, this is Monkeypuzzle, and welcome to Inferno Mines number 21. I'm still in the Mellow Caverns, where I signed off last time. I messed around in here a little bit. I went and collected all those chests. I went back down to that fleecy box, which was my nemesis for a minute. And this ran down when nothing was spawned and lit it all up. If you didn't watch the last episode, there's some spawners embedded around here that can make creepers riding cave spiders. So a different kind of jockey altogether. Pretty dangerous, but anyway, got through that. That's all lit up, so we can go back down there anytime we want. Makes me feel much better. But it's time to get out of here now. Vechs gave us several new resources in here. He gave us a lot more mushrooms, which we had before, but now there's just big pits full of them ready for slaughter. And the big thing he gave us, besides some chests and some more coal and all that, is dirt and mycelium. Neither one of which he had actually given us before. Even though there was the Amanita Caverns that was full of mushrooms, there wasn't a piece of dirt or mycelium to be found there, at least that I didn't find. So, you know, if you punch or dig mycelium, you get regular dirt. If you put dirt next to mycelium, the mycelium will grow back over it. So we have plenty of both. So I need to get up out of here. Here are the chests from before. This is the big thing too, is he gave us seeds. That's the other thing I didn't mention that is a very big deal. The pink wool from before, some of the nicer loot, and this is some of the other things. I'm going to need some blocks now too. That should be enough. We might as well take them all, and some ladders. I think I'm good. We've got some more food stuff, some more random stuffs that we got out of this. So first I'm going to slaughter cows actually for the first time. Now that we can breed them, I can do this. And the funky monkey's got some looting on it, so we can go ahead and do that. Woohoo! Some more steak, more leather. Before I pillar up and put a ladder on it, basically, I'm going to lower this whole thing a couple levels and plant some wheat so they can be growing while I'm running back and forth. And I can harvest some soil. Might as well take it straight off the top. And I won't show you the whole thing. I'll just start it. But it's a pretty big deal to be harvesting soil. Some of these simple things we take for granted in Minecraft, cobble and dirt, such mundane resources, you realize how necessary they are when he doesn't give them to you, which is, you know, one of the premises of Super Hostile. Just making it more difficult by withholding basic resources. Anyway, I'm going to take this down and I'll bring you back. Alright, so took about 3 layers off. Got plenty of dirt. I can come back here with that Silk Touch diamond sword at any point and get some mycelium if I need it. I like growing big mushrooms for architectural and aesthetic effect. I don't like using mushrooms for food because it takes up too many spots in your inventory and you have to craft to eat all the time. So probably won't be eating too much mushroom stew, especially now that we can harvest stacks of steak. But I am going to do something that I haven't been able to do yet in this game, and that's start a simple wheat farm. Let me keep it right off the edge there. You can grow wheat without water, and this dirt thing goes very deep as well. I've been actually doing a lot of that and trying not to bury any dirt. But so anyway, yeah, there's plenty more dirt we could harvest. But I was starting to say you can grow wheat without water. It just takes a long time. If you till ground and then don't plant anything, it will become untilled if it's not irrigated. But as soon as you get it planted, it's locked into being wheat. Anyway, I'm going to finish our first wheat farm, and then we'll get out of here. Alright, be it ever so humble, there is our first wheat farm. Which, you know, of course we're not going for bread, we're going for more mushrooms. So eventually I could get these out of here. If I had water, I could make a water ladder to take them out. Could put a lot of work into a railroad out of here, but a minecart track, but it'd probably be easier to get them out of Amanita Cavern anyway if we ever wanted that. But I think for now, I could come down here and breed them. Might as well kill off that patch of them there because there's plenty of them around. Although that is kind of for safekeeping there, so we'll leave them there until we can breed. Anyway, time to get out of here. Oh yeah, and this is quite a stash of glowstone in here as well as dirt. And I ended up with almost 4 stacks of dirt. So that is some real wealth there. We'll put that in the important chest because that's what it is. I like glowstone too, so I'll put that in there. But yeah, I think I'm just about ready to get out of here. And here is my method out. I'm just going to do a simple pillaring, but I'm going to put guards on both sides to keep me from getting knocked off this way or that way by some of these skellies that may be hanging out ready to shoot me off. And just holding shift, I should be able to work my way out of here. And if one knocks me off from over here, hopefully I'll be able to find my way back up onto the ladder, or my feather falling would protect me. I could be really careful and put a 4th column up here, but I don't think I need it. We'll see. Hopefully those aren't famous last words. Anyway, alley-oop, up and out of here. Okay, we made it to the top. Might as well make this much safer at this point. And yeah, and then I need to figure out what I'm going to do from here. This has very little life left. Somebody please tell me how to put blocks in my hotbar. One of these days I'll figure that out. You don't need this. Neener, neener, neener. You can't get me. You know, I never noticed that before when I was going down. There's that chiseled sandstone with the sand right there. I bet if I broke that one, a thing of sand would fall right there. Is that right? Can we reach that? I wonder if he gave us a way down. This is not that wise. Aha! He did. And I didn't use it. Oh, and they must have all broke. Oh well, I'll go pick up all that free sand. Did they break on wheat? Interesting. Well, we would have had to build a real one anyway. And now we have a stack of sand for TNT or glass. 48. That's not bad. Thanks, Vechs. Anyway, I'm going to haul some resources up there. This just takes us back to the intersection. And then I'm going to figure out a plan for the rest of the episode. Alright, been making some trips. Here is intersection 2 again. We have 2 ways left to go. Haines Disgrace that way, or Lush Ruins. One sounds a lot nicer than the other. But who knows which way the rest of the map and the Victory Monument lay. I've just been throwing things willy-nilly in these chests for now, in this little base that the Vechs gave us here. Let's get some of that steak cooking so we can keep eating so well. And yeah, so one of the first things I think I'm going to do, actually, let me put all this stuff in here and I will tell you. I've got myself suited up in some pretty cheap gear that I can afford to lose, and all my good stuff is in the it's in the chest with the fleecy box that is back up this way. Oh, hello, Skelly. That's a bad place for you to be. Okay, don't be there when I come back. Let me get back up here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So back that way is the fleecy box where the angry Zistos were. And then over here we discovered this rail line that connects with the other side. So before I move on, I don't know if I'm ready for base building yet. Probably should move stuff forward to intersection 2. It's probably not a bad idea. But I'm obviously supposed to connect up over here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now that I've got very little to lose on me. I should have broken my bed, so if I die, I could actually end up in one of the other skylights, and not one of the other skylights, but in the bedrock platform before the 3 skylights, because I want to turn the derp counter off, only because somehow I'm cutting off right here and you guys can't see it. But it's still 4. I'm sorry I haven't fixed that yet. I've tried, but I don't know how. Okay, so I think that should be enough stuff. We don't even need to lose that axe. I think we're good for this. Okay. I'm going to bridge out, and hopefully nothing bad happens. If there's going to be any skellies, it's going to be straight off in the beginning. When I'm close to this wall. And that hopefully it's all going inward that way, and there's no good places for them to be. I should be looking, but looking is not really going to help too much. And while we're at this, let's make sure that nobody's going to spawn on it while I'm doing it. So hopefully this will just be boring. I don't see anybody over there. I'm just going to go for it. And hopefully this all works out okay. I'm not even going to take the time to look up. We're just going to go straight on over. And hopefully, just a quick look. That's all lit up. Nobody bad to awaiting us. Don't take my finger off shift. I don't know if that's something there or not. I'm not supposed to bridge to any of that stuff. Anyway. Okay. Let's keep going. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I got all my cheap gear on me, so I don't have good weapons with me. But let's find out where this hooks up to. Hopefully it's somewhere really convenient, like just 1 block thickness away from our other base. Which is how these things work out sometimes. I actually don't even have a pickaxe on me, because the 2 I have are so nice, I don't want to waste them. Dig down. Do you give me something to dig with? No, he doesn't. Oh, yes, he does. All right. Uh-huh. Well, I guess in this case we'll trust him. Not much to lose anyway. I guess this whole area counts as a place to dig. Is that? Oh, that's just dark. I thought that was stone for a minute. I was going to get really excited. I found a couple times that dark sandstone can look like stone. Alright, those are really useful, but they are useful because I didn't have one. So let's keep on going down. And where's this? I think I can take the jump. Oh, okay. Excellent. So we're at the tree farm. And our other base is way down there. Way down there. So not the most convenient, really, for rail lining it. Okay. We'll figure that out later. Well, I put guardrails on this. I don't know if I will be using this way much or not. I gotta figure it out. It's actually not, like I said, not the most convenient spot for a rail line to end up. Um, but anyway, I'm gonna go get geared back up. I gotta enchant my stuff, so I'm gonna go back to my old intersection 1 base, and then probably take on one of the next of those 2 areas on the intersections. At least start it before we run out of time on this episode. And I want to make a nice base soon, but I want to put it someplace useful. Obviously, intersection 2 is going to be useful, but I don't know how useful. We may have that conquered pretty darn fast, actually. So ultimately, I want to put it wherever the victory monument is. So as soon as we find the victory monument, that's where we'll put our nice base, because we're going to have to be going back to that no matter what. Back at our nice homey little base at intersection 1. First thing we need to do is fix the funky monkey. It's got some life left, but I don't want to risk it. And it's our most important thing we've got so far, so that's 36. And our fortune pickaxe, which still needs some efficiency on it, but I won't break coal without it. And this one, I want to fix that up too. I was realizing this will actually be really good for breaking monster spawners with efficiency 10, but I need 20 to get there. I don't think I have quite enough XP bottles here at the moment, so we'll have to hold on to that. Anyway, I'm going to head back on over there, and let's do 5-10 minutes into the next intersection, and then we'll have to break till the next episode. I think I am going to need to move pretty soon, because if I want to get back to the map now, I got to either go up that giant vine-draped pit that was at the midpoint of the outer darkness, or I need to go back like I am to the tree farm. So either one of them is pretty out of the way at this point. Alright, picked up some enchantment bottles that I'd left on the second base at intersection 2, and now we can fix this guy. Alright, whatever you call them, Super Miner 2000, whatever that was. We'll save that in case we need to break spawners really quick, because I think it'll be good for that. And I think we can move on to steak now. Finish those potatoes up first. But let's take some quick peeks now. That way and that way. Oh, let's look at the nice one first. At least, who knows if it's nice. That may be deceptive, but maybe we'll just take a peek in both of them right now. And that will inform us for next time. Basic equipment. Do I dare? Okay. Now I gotta get rid of that stuff. So I guess that's the stuff to carry if you wanted to just jump on here and didn't want to risk dying. Because it looks like it's gonna lead us somewhere. Over the edge again. Let's go check that out. So it turns out it's quite a long ways. Who knows where that goes? And let's see where this goes. Dun dun dun. Whoa. Ways and a ways. I guess I should have just rode the minecart. Hopefully this isn't going to just drop me through at any point. I never trust it right away. Where is this gonna take us? Let's see how many followers we've collected. Not that bad. Probably don't even need to waste my time on them. That one is tracking me. Die. Fine. Now die. Okay. Do. Let's see what's happening here. Ooh, okay. That looks like quite an adventure. That looks like at least an episode worth of stuff to do. And what has he got to say down here? He says, to the left, immediately down and left, sign-off shelter. This area is pretty big. Here are some hints. Ahead and all around you to the right. Break sand for hints. I thought that was obvious. Silly pigmen. Okay. Alright. Some more basic stuff. I neglected to bring a minecart, so at least I can ride back now. Let's go ahead and break the sand for hints. To the left is a fleecy box. Ahead and all around. Ores and resources, dangerous ruins with loot. And to the right, a path to the next area. Okay, so that's how we get out of here. And we looked in there. Let me take one of these. Okay, so that we're going to start off on the next episode, most likely. Or, you know, since this leads to the next area, we might want to just go ahead and finish off Haynes' Disgrace in the next one. So let's go take a peek at that. And actually, before we go further, give me that. What is over here? We're gonna have to figure this out too. Sword in hand. Potato in belly. I bet this is just a link up track. Maybe. Maybe not. What is that? Railway kit. Yes. Okay. Light. And peak. Okay. Oh, you know what? I get it. That's the tree farm over there, and that's going to link up this way. So that makes it even more worth it, I believe. Okay. Let's peek in here real quick, actually. Yep. The basics. Okay, let's go check out Haynes' Disgrace. Alright, back at intersection 2. Let's go check this out. Nothing can spawn on these because they're actual still slabs. They're not the slabs placed at the upper level. So they're somewhat safe. And what awaits us? Dedicated to Joe Hills and his legendary redstone skills. I don't want to diss Joe Hills, but somehow that seems like it must be tongue-in-cheek. Oh, and this is minecarts going down. So this must be those baddie kind of things. I betcha. There's gonna be like quadruple decker mobs coming down. Or something. Jeff's Note. By Jeff Hillia. Is that somebody who helped him? Oh no, someone. This was one of the previous civilization that was here. As we pack up the last of the diamonds and prepare to abandon this mining site, I cannot help but reflect on how wasteful our operation was. The good kingdom of Marbrosia surely erred in trusting Hayne to carry out this mining expedition. Wow, this is long. I would read all this to you. But I don't know if you have the patience for it. So we'll do this. That was the first page. There's the second and the third. And then you can just pause on each one of these and read them yourself, as I am about to now. Okay, well that gives us some clues. We're going to have invisible, flaming, maybe cave spiders coming at us. There's the burr of sandstone that he was talking about. So that's probably someplace that we might need to get to. I bet there might be something there. That looks like a natural spider. And there's enchanted loot. And this nice glass-covered tunnel going all the way down along the side. So this will be, let's take care of this one the very next episode, and then we will move on to the lush ruins. Anyway, thanks for joining me in episode 21. A lot of recon in this one and just figuring out where we're going next, but there should be plenty of action in the next few episodes, so I'll see you then. Bye bye.